So after Petrosian plays c4, suddenly he has a completely winning game, and White's position is practically impossible to defend. Black's pieces are all ideally placed with these central knights and the open files, and White's pieces are just completely targetless, and this bishop is blocked in by its own pawns. This knight's doing nothing on g2, it's completely out of the game, and the rooks are doubled on a completely closed file. All White can do here is really defend passively with no chance of creating any counter-attacking threats. And on top of this, Petrosian has a mobile queenside pawn majority, so the rest was pretty easy for Petrosian here. He played rook b, or sorry, Botvinnik, after Petrosian played c4, played rook b1, then came b5 and b4. If b takes c4 here, then knight e takes c4, and black has a massively strong passed pawn because it's check, and after the king moves, then b4 is coming. It will just ruin White altogether. And if a takes b5, then knight takes b5, and after b takes c4, knight a3, followed by knight on a to c4 check after the rook moves, and White's queenside is just completely collapsed. So b4 was played, and then Petrosian played a great move. It was c3, which is a pawn sacked. It's going to gain several tempo on the white king for the attack, which will win the pawn back with interest, as you'll see after king takes c3, rook c7 check, and king d2. If king b3 here, then rook e c8, and White's basically defenseless. So king d2, and then knight e c4 check, king d1, knight a3 threatening the rook and also the bishop. So rook b2, knight d c4, again attacking the rook, rook a2, a takes b4, a takes b5, knight takes b5. So now the material is equal, and black has a massive attack on the white king. Botvinnik tried rook a6, then came knight c3 check, king c1, and knight takes d5. Botvinnik's just collapsing here, and now black has a dangerous passed pawn, and it's pretty much game over. Bishop a4, and the rook has to move, rook e c8, doubled on the open file. White can't counteract that, his rooks are not communicating well with each other, and there's discovered checks coming up, etc. Botvinnik tried knight e1, but after knight f4 he resigned, and it was just a brilliant game from Petrosian, a defensive masterpiece, and it wasn't long after this that he was crowned world champion, and this really is the game that quite fittingly got him that title, because he was a brilliant defender, probably the most famous defender of all time, and he just won in very instructive style. So it's a great game from him. I'll replay it with the threatened squares highlighted just so you can see the whole thing from start to finish. Here we go. Yeah, just a brilliant game from Petrosian. We're going to have to speed this up a bit. Botvinnik had to play aggressively because he needed the win, but as you saw, Petrosian just defended perfectly. It's prophylaxis in the middle game, and just got Botvinnik frustrated and impatient, and you know, he made that move with his knight that he intended to be a rook move, but it's dubious if you ask me. And Petrosian just wore him down brilliantly and forced e4. Well, he didn't force it, but he frustrated Botvinnik so much that, yeah, there's e4 now, and the position is open, but it's in black's favor. That's where Botvinnik just keeps moving his king around. He's unsure, unlike Petrosian, whose king is now complete safe. Yeah, there's that move. Now Petrosian has e5 for his pieces, and Botvinnik's f-file pressure amounts to nothing. Now the position's completely closed. And here's the pawn sack. And Petrosian's counter-attack, which won the game. Brilliant. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that marathon of defense. Brilliant play. Okay, cheers.